Is this truly where we are heading towards? If we continue with the way we use technology, is it really going to be all happily ever after? To answer that question, first of all, we have to understand what technology is. According to the common definitions of technology, there are two main explanations for it. The instrumental definition is that technology is a means to an end, basically meaning that technology is a tool or apparatus used to achieve an aim or objective. On the other hand, the anthropological definition is that technology is a human activity, whereby human activity is involved or induced in the use of technology. Let's take a look at an example of what is meant by these two definitions.
Well, Mira, my laptop is my everything. I cannot live without my laptop every day.
Yeah, but why?
Because, you know, right, everyone of us has a Facebook. When I scroll my Facebook, I can actually know that what is my friends doing. It's like when I can have a conversation with them, I can talk to them when I meet them. At least I can communicate.
My head hurts. Bang my head from a tree if I'm playing a game. I'm tired of this game. I think I'm gonna give up.
No lah, let's go to find another Pokemon Go on somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah, let's go. I want to rank first in this Pokemon Go games.
Okay. But I'll beat your rank.
No, man.
This is nice. By you?
Yes, it's by me. Is it pretty?
Yeah, very.
Without technology, we can't do this.
Yeah, but do you think it's actually harm our nature?
Like how?
Now, having said all that, is it enough to fully understand what technology really is? Well, according to Heidegger, nope. While these definitions for technology are correct, it is not enough to understand the true essence of technology. As he puts it, the essence of technology is by no means anything technological. Confusing much? You'd probably be scratching your head at this point. In order to fully comprehend technology for what it is, Heidegger posits that we must establish a free relationship with technology by embracing it metaphysically instead of conceptually. To understand it through Heidegger's philosophy, we must first approach or question technology in the sense that it is bringing forth. In other words, causing something to be seen or known, in this case, revealing its essence. Technology is a means, and a means is that whereby something is affected and thus attained. When there is an effect, there is cause. What Heidegger is trying to convey here is that we must first perceive technology in terms of cause or causality. Applying Aristotle's metaphysical doctrine of the four causes to something will reveal its true essence. Heidegger uses the silver chalice as an example to explain the four causes. Firstly, there's the causa materialis, which is attributed to the material of the chalice, which is silver. Secondly, there's the causa formalis, attributed to the curved shape of the chalice. Next, there's the causa efficiens, which is attributed to the silversmith who produced the chalice. And finally, the causa finalis, which is attributed to the sacrificial rite that the chalice is made for. For all that, what is revealed is the silver chalice. This is related to Heidegger's idea of unconcealment, in which we bring forth something that did not exist before into tangible form. Unconcealment equals aletheia, and aletheia is the Greek word for truth. Since technology is a mode of revealing, technology comes to presence in the realm where revealing and unconcealment take place, where aletheia, truth, happens. Heidegger refers revealing in the sense of bringing forth to the term poiesis, in which we have to be sensitive or poetic to what is. Another equally important term that Heidegger uses is techne, which is skill or technique, or the arts of the mind and fine arts. When both poiesis and techne are embraced, the truth or aletheia can be revealed. What can be inferred from this is that technology's essence is that it reveals aletheia, which is truth. In simpler terms, technology that brings forth is technology that appreciates things, especially nature, as the way it is. Take a windmill for example. Its sails are left in motion by the blowing winds, but it does not extract energy from the air current in order to store it. The wind is left as is. Yes, technology is a revealing. It reveals a bringing forth in the sense of poiesis. But does this apply to on modern technology? No. Modern technology is something else. It goes beyond causality, which probably is more appropriate for crafts and technology of olden times. Modern technology presents a revealing that is not bringing forth, but a challenging forth. What Heidegger means here is that modern technology challenges the nature for obtaining its natural resources. In modern technology, we are moving further away from poiesis and neglecting it, and moving more towards only techne. Before we take a step further into the realm of challenging forth, we need to first understand a term that Heidegger uses, which is the standing reserve, or Bestand. Basically what it means is anything that's ordered to stand by and readily be called for its intended duty or purpose. This does not only apply to natural resources, but also machinery or tools, and even humans. Everything can be seen as a readily usable standing reserve to satisfy human needs. We will now take a look at the story of Frit's life.
Creamy. Crack us down, girls. Eye candy at 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Hello, princess. Do you know what this shirt is made of? Boyfriend material.
You're tasty, but not nearly as tasty as this.
Deliciously creamy Laughing Cow Light. At 25 calories a triangle, you're laughing.
Also available with Emmental or blue cheese.
Whoa, this is perfect. This is a great land for me to do my project. I'm gonna clear this land, build my building here. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Yeah, it's been a while, right? I just got back from Dubai. I'm in Malaysia right now. Yeah. Well, listen, I found this. I think I found this land, which I'm planning to develop. You know, I'm gonna give back to my country, that sort of thing. Yeah. I'm gonna use the capital that I gained from Dubai, you know, to build this project. Yeah. And I might need your help. So you're in? All right. Yeah, that's great. Great. These machines can be used for my project. Of course, these machines are waiting for me. Great. I can use the students to work for me. I don't have to pay them. Just offer them internship and tell them that I can offer experience. That's great.
What we just saw is actually a typical example of a phenomenon called enframing. Coined by Heidegger, enframing or Gestell is defined as the mindset of men constantly seeing and challenging anything as standing reserves, thereby enframing everything around us. Ultimately, what is revealed by modern technology is in fact enframing. Thus, enframing is the essence of modern technology. We challenge nature as our standing reserve, and we always want maximum yield at the minimum expense. We store energy if we're not using it. Enframing is when we see this, we think of this. And when we see this, we think of this. We humans increasingly tend to view how nature should fit with us, instead of how we should fit in nature. According to Heidegger, where enframing reigns, there is danger in the highest sense. It is true to say that if we continue to enframe the world merely as a standing reserve, we will undoubtedly exhaust the natural resources and ruin the habitability of Earth. This unfortunately becomes the reason that we take it a step further by even enframing the outer space as our alternative habitat, as our last resort to ensure the survival of mankind. This self-centering attitude of mankind will lead to its own doom. In a sense, technology is getting out of hand, and the repercussions will be severe. We must question how to use technology without hurting the world around us. To do that, we must go back to encompassing not only techne, but also poiesis. But all is not lost. Before you start panicking and losing all faith in humanity, Heidegger shines a light at the end of the tunnel. But where danger is, grows the saving power also. Poetically dwells man upon this earth. If we realize how our orientation fits with the world and realize that we enframe the world around us, we can save ourselves from the damage enframing has done. Upon doing this, we achieve a free relationship with technology.
Wow, this land is beautiful. But too beautiful for me to cut all the trees down. Maybe I should use the wood for my sustainable projects and replant the trees later.